You're his right-hand man. How involved were you in the decision to cut that top rate of tax?
Well, these decisions are made ultimately by the Prime Minister and the Chancellor. They obviously talk to a lot of colleagues, across the Cabinet and indeed beyond. I mean, the Prime Minister and Chancellor have been talking to members of Parliament in the last few days on this question and on others. So they draw they talk to a lot of different people, and ultimately they obviously make the decisions.
You're his right-hand man. How involved were you in the process?
Well, obviously they talk to me about these things, but as I say, they talk to a lot of people.
Mr Philp, how involved were you in the process?
Well, the Prime Minister and Chancellor talk to me about this as they talk to other people, but it's not it's a government which is broadly based. They were talking to a lot of MPs across the parliamentary party in the last few days who are obviously speaking for their constituents, and ultimately the Prime Minister and Chancellor decided to change tack because they obviously are listening. This is a government that listens, and that's what they've done.
Mr Philp, did you present the Chancellor and the would-be Prime Minister with a paper outlining that this would be a good idea during the election campaign for the new Prime Minister?
I was asked to look at dozens and dozens of different ideas.
Did you or did you not present them with a paper suggesting this was a good idea?
I'm not going to go into the details of what ideas were or were not discussed by Cabinet.
Why not?
Because those are private conversations, Kay. And what I'm interested in talking about is the growth plan that's going to see wages rising.
Was it your idea?
I would not describe it as my idea, no.
But we discussed lots of ideas. I discussed those ideas. I was asked to analyse different ideas. We discussed dozens of different things. They were discussed with me, with lots and lots of other people, members of Parliament and other people as well. We put together the growth plan, which will get our economy growing. It will see wages rising.
Did you present Ms Truss and Mr Kwarteng with a paper suggesting that this is what would happen if there was a cut from 45p to 40p?
OK, Kay, I did not produce a paper specifically on this measure. We discussed lots and lots of different ideas. OK, I think I've said as much as I want to say about this. Lots and lots of different ideas were discussed by lots and lots of different people.
But nevertheless, it's my job to press you on it. And my question is, as part of a paper, as part of a work, as part of a body of work that was given to them during the election campaign, did you suggest in writing that this could be a good idea?
I'm not going to go any further into private discussions that were held over the summer. I've said as much as I want to say about this. There were widespread discussions involving me, involving other people, involving dozens of different ideas, and decisions ultimately get made by the Chancellor and by the Prime Minister, listening to a lot of different people.
It was your idea, wasn't it?
I wouldn't describe it as my idea, no.
Whose idea was it?
I've already said that a lot of different ideas got discussed by a lot of different people
during the course of the campaign and subsequently. But the growth plan, the whole growth plan, was a team effort which was debated and ultimately decided on by the Prime Minister and the Chancellor. And the growth plan is literally a positive plan. It will see taxes falling for every single working family by average of £430 each.
New badge out now. If you read the Daily Mail, you're part of the problem.